emotionally, I was just completely depleted. I was feeling so much all the time that I just couldn't feel anymore. I was so exhausted and just completely worn out, and mentally I was so drained.
You choose TMS as your treatment option, and were you nervous about the procedure itself?
So I've done medication for the last 2.5 years. As I said, I was struggling for that long, and I didn't see any major improvements or changes. There was never a medication that made me feel much better, and that's something that I talked to Dr. Gomez about and why he recommended TMS. And so this was me trying something new.
Can you describe your experience during the TMS sessions? What is comfortable, and how did the staff make you feel throughout the process?
So you come in, and Noemi's fabulous. I can't say enough good things about her. She makes you feel so safe, so comfortable. It's really straightforward. You sit down in a chair, you get to lay back. This actually ended up being my 30 minutes of me time and relax time, because I didn't have to do anything. You kick your feet up, you get your little sticker on your head and magnet on the other side. I put music in one of my ears and listen to soft meditation sounds during the process. And yeah, all of those things made me feel super comfortable.
Now, when did you start noticing changes in your mood or outlook, and how long into the treatment did you feel a difference?
I will say there's small notable changes right away for me, and I know that's different for everyone. But I had increased energy pretty quickly. I didn't necessarily have the tools to direct that energy yet, but there was improved energy early in the process. But about halfway through the process is when I would say my depressive symptoms started to really dissipate, and I was able to slow down and make better choices and see the big picture.
Has your life changed since completing TMS treatment? Are these specific improvements in your daily activities, relationships, or work life?
There's been improvements in all of those areas. So the biggest difference post TMS is I can slow down and think. I said actually in my journal that you fill out if you do TMS today is that I felt like I was in a really deep hole for a really long time, and TMS was like someone throwing in a step stool. It wasn't a full ladder. It didn't pull me out of the hole, but it gave me room to be able to peek over the edge of the hole and give me the confidence to then pull myself up. And so I just feel like I was able to think clearer. I was able to slow down. I was able to be more hopeful about the future. I was able to understand size of problems. Not everything was so intense all the time. This helped me make better choices in work. This helped me with my relationships, especially with my friendships. There was so much anxiety in those areas constantly that was really misplaced, and I'm not feeling that way anymore. Personally, I'm doing so much better. It's supported me in being able to utilize more self-care. So I'm back in the gym, I'm cleaning my house, I'm taking care of myself again. All of those little things that really improve your mental health are back in my life because I have the tools to slow down and just see things for what they actually are.
Now, would you recommend TMS to others suffering from depression? If so, what would you say to someone considering it?
I would highly recommend TMS to anyone who's struggling with depression, especially if medications haven't worked for you. If I were to give you one piece of advice is nothing in life ever is gonna be a fix-all. You're not gonna come to TMS and do the procedure and then, oh my gosh, my depression's gone and I'm fine. What this is, more so at least for me, was a tool to be able to better utilize the skills that keep me not depressed. It gave my brain an opportunity to slow down, gave me an opportunity to think clearer. So I would just say come in with an open mind, but also come in and be willing to do the other work that's important as well for healing. And this will give you that step stool so you are able to do those things.